Practicum for me is a great time to experience the community that Classical Conversation offers. To be with like-minded people, there's a sense of empowerment and encouragement. It's moms encouraging moms, teachers encouraging teachers. The speakers are always fantastic. They're funny, they're relatable because they've been through your struggles and they have success stories to share with you.
Classical Conversation gave me the structure and the support I needed, but through Practicum I got the long-term vision. All of this is for the glory of God and not just to raise very educated young kids. It helped me also refine what I wanted my kids to become and be later on, and I also getting the more tools on how I should bring them there. I think that's really what I got out of this. I very highly recommend it.
Practicums are great for many reasons, but first and foremost, it allows you to take a peek into everyone else's toolbox, which is a lot of fun because you may have your pencils in a row when you get home, but when you come to Practicum, you realize you could add this or you could take that out to make your year just that much more concise. I'm a tutor, so I have to be here, but I love coming every year. It's a wonderful community to meet with other like-minded folk and just get that many more resources for that tool bag. So it's a wonderful place to come for those 3 days. I recommend it for any new parent in CC or those thinking about it who actually haven't made that jump to Classical Conversations.
To be honest, I get started the school year with a pretty clear vision of where we're headed, but then during the school year that can get kind of cloudy. And so coming to Practicum gives me a chance to get back to the basics of what is classical education and why am I educating like I am. If you think of Practicum as something just to do one time, you're really not getting a clear picture of it because it's something different each year. It does take you back to truly what classical education is, but it also highlights a different aspect of it. So 5 years is certainly, it's been 5 totally different but equally refreshing experiences.
Well, this is my second Practicum. I went to my first one last year and really didn't know a lot about Classical Conversations at the time. So I was really new to that, and a lot of the terms and everything were new, and I was having to figure out, what are these guys talking about? But by the end of it, I realized that I need to learn the grammar. Now I understand the terms, I know what we're talking about, all that's so much better. But the big thing that people get out of Practicum, especially me, is just the realization that, wow, I can do this. You know, that's how these sessions equip us and they encourage us is they let us know that, hey, if God called you to do this, don't worry about whether or not you can. You can.
I have 4 children, being that all 4 of them are at different stages. I wasn't sure how to structure my day. Listening to the parents and tutors give the information has empowered me to implement it at home, and I am excited to take that journey.
If you're a family who's done Practic or done CC for a number of years and you say, oh, I've done that before, honestly, very few of us were raised classically. It's very easy to lose sight of how does the trivium really work and how do we really think about education in a different way. So a Practicum for those parents will be geared way more as a pep rally, as a recharge. Then there's going to be parents who have done this for a number of years and are asked to be challenge tutors, foundations tutors, essentials tutors. Those morning times are still very valuable for you because they will remind you again of what the classical model is about. And there are so many parents who need your wisdom. When they come to a Practicum, you're going to be the one who's going to be able to answer their questions.
This is my 3rd year at Practicum. When you come into Classical Conversations and God is at the center, when you go away from Practicum, you're going to go away with great information, because God has given these ladies their talents and they're willing to share it with us. And if God is at the center of it, it's going to be worth your time, to take your time out of your summer or to postpone that trip 1 more week, because you're going to walk away with so much of it, so much more, and be ready and fueled up to start again in the fall with your kids.